I got problems.
Oh, I gotta take this. Let me start.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take this here, and I'm gonna take the necklace.
Yeah. A little bit nervous. It's weird because like I've watched you ever since you were at 10K subscribers.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling meeting you.
Hey, you know what? It's an even weirder feeling being on this end too, going from 10K to
It's crazy.
a little bit more. But anyways, regardless of wherever we're at, I do appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
I know you guys live in Torrance, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well I appreciate you guys wherever you're coming from, and man, I mean the fact that you're an OG follower is pretty cool. So tell me what's going on with you. I know you brought your mom in, but let's take care of you. So what brings you in, what's hurting on you, and tell me, let's go from there.
All right, let's see. So I work as a logistics specialist, and I sit down for like 12 plus hours a day because not just at work, right, about 9 hours at work, but also at home I have my own projects I'm doing. I'm still sitting at the computer. And so about 12 plus hours. My biggest problem has been lower back.
Okay.
I've been golfing for 9 years, but you know how in golf when you swing, there's a lot of that lower back torsion, a lot of the hip action. And so my lower back has been a problem ever since I was like 9.
Wow.
Yeah. And I have like a major medical surgery that I did when I was 4.
What kind of surgery?
It was where my esophagus is burnt off.
Oh my gosh.
Because I accidentally drank a chemical when I was 4 years old.
Oh shoot.
And that was back in Korea. The doctors at Korea didn't want to fix me because they knew that my chance of survival was low. And they knew that if I somehow died in their hands, my life is responsible at that hospital. So that hospital recommended my dad to come to America to receive surgery at UCLA, I believe. And so ever since then, fortunately, I'm alive today.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm meeting you. And all that. But yeah, apparently I had no chance of survival.
Wow.
But, you know, I believe in Christ Jesus, but thank God, you know, I'm still here. And so...
You're here for a purpose, man.
Yeah. And so I survived that, right? God allowed me to survive that. But because of that surgery, I have no control over my esophagus. In fact, I don't have one. This throat that you're seeing is actually 1/3 of my large intestines.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's replaced. So I vomit every night. And that has been a problem. It's still a problem right now today. And because of that, the doctors always recommended me to sleep at a, I believe, 45-degree angle. So I always sleep at an angle like this. And so my lower back has, you can probably see in the x-ray, but it's compressed.
Yeah,
I can feel it. My neck is very compressed too because of, you know, just sitting a lot and stuff like that. So that's my major issues that I'm throwing at you.
No. So it's like you're just like a walking miracle, honestly. You know, I think, to be honest, like there's a lot of crazy things that happens through here. I think that your faith is a huge thing. You know, I'm a pretty strong believer myself. So I think whenever you have the faith that something's going to happen, and you really have that type of faith, and it's one of the things that I'm reading right now, it's that whenever you have the faith that something's going to happen, it will happen. So whatever you're hoping for and whatever you pray for, if you truly believe that it can happen, at some point it does. And if it doesn't, you know, you're still in divine will of purpose for what you're supposed to be doing. I think you're not here on accident. I think the fact that the doctors gave you 0 chance of survival, and the fact that you're sitting right now, sitting here, talking to me, being here at 23 and bringing your mom in, dude, I mean, that's a miracle in itself. So yeah, I want to help you as much as I can here. We're going to do some amazing things with you. I think really what we like to do more than anything, like I was talking to your mom, is the curvatures, man. Like, when you sit at that computer for so long, for 12 hours a day, and then even after you're done, you might sit down even more so. So we don't know how many hours you're truly sitting. But when you're in that position, it's going to take a toll on your body regardless of who you are, of how long. Even if you had a true esophagus, it would still have an issue. It's just one of those things that are going to, like even swallowing, any acid reflux can really occur from there as well too. So we want to see and get your body to as close to normal. And the thing is, if we're able to get that spine back to where we'd like it to be and get your body to function more optimally, then man, I think you can really have a better life outside of here. Because it seems like from what you're telling me, the lower back hurts a lot, the neck hurts a lot. Headaches, migraines too?
Migraines. I'm taking, what's that pill called? Esophagus? It's like migraine targeted pill.
Does it help you?
It does. It does, fortunately.
So if you weren't on the pill, and that's the true bill of health, if you're not on any medication, so if you weren't on any pill, how many migraines would you have a week, do you think?
I have them, it's like very on and off.
Okay.
So it's like non-predictable. But one of the, I guess, things that make it like flare up is when I'm stressed. That usually comes from work.
Yeah.
So it's like about, maybe I would say two to three times a week.
That's a lot. So I'll say this, when you get stressed, and people say this all the time, they're like, I get stressed, that's when I get the headaches. What I'm thinking is when I hear that is, okay, when I get stressed, my body can't handle that amount of pressure and that amount of weight, so it reciprocates in a headache. Meaning that the way that your body is being, it's formed right now, and the way that the structure of your spine is, it can't take the weight properly. So whenever you get stressed, it compresses more things because you might have a lack of curvature here. You might have an off kiltered spine that goes maybe more to the right or to the left, and that's what's causing you the headaches. Not so much the stress, it's just the way that your body's carrying that stress. So it becomes important, and that's why we preach those curvatures so much, is because that's where your body and your structure can take that weight properly. And it's all really just about physics. I mean, you can see with your mom's spine that there's some discs that are now compressed and not as tall anymore, but it's all because that over the years, it's compressed in that way and caused it to degrade. So we don't want that to happen. I mean, you're still young, so you have a better chance to heal than she does. So we want to get this addressed now before it gets too worse. So what I want to do, let me ask you this, more than anything, obviously you're here and you brought your mom, and I know it's one of those things, but why did you make the appointment? Like, how is it impacting your life? Like, what do you see out of your life right now that you don't like about your pain, that you're saying, hey, let's drive from Torrance, let's spend this money, let's do this? Like, how is it impacting you?
Much like your belief as well, I believe that, to every effect, there's a cause, to every cause, there's an effect. And so I wanted to make the actionable step of feeling better. And that included my finance, that included my time, your time and your finance as well. And so, my lower back has been a thing that I've been feeling for a long time, ever since I was golfing at 9 years old. But because I was already exercising, I was already taking care of myself, I just kind of saw it as, there's no other external solution for this. Because I'm already exercising, I'm already taking care of myself. Like, even if I go to a doctor, they wouldn't, because they would only see like my organs, they wouldn't really care about my spine or anything like that. So, when I was a teenager, there was no solution. I had no money back then, I wasn't working, and so I was just kind of waiting it out. And then one day I found your channel. I was like, this is exactly what I want. And it's also something that I've had like a side passion for chiropractors, but like I wanted to do it as well, because I've always
you still
felt...
can. You didn't go to school until you was like, what, 24? Something like that,
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Actually,
That's crazy.
Listen, the reason why I got into it is because a chiropractor changed my life. So, if at some point during this whole process, if God ever speaks to you telling you that's what you got to do, like, God was just like, 2 weeks later, I literally went and I told because I was searching for 4 or 5 years, like trying to figure, I changed my major so many times, was volunteering so different many times, and I was like, hey, and I went to a chiropractor, like, can you fix me, can you help me? Boom, 2 weeks later, I was like, this is it. So, it's not too late. If you decide to go that route, I'm just telling you. But, just follow whatever you feel like you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because like, I would always feel a sense of achievement when I helped my dad. Like I wouldn't, because I don't know any chiropractic practices, but I would like massage him and then he would feel better, and I always felt better about that. Obviously that's something that I would like to do for other people, but for myself, I couldn't really do it. And I always crack my neck and stuff like that. And I know in your videos you say don't do it because it builds callus. And but it's just, there's nothing I can really do for myself other than just fix my posture when I'm sitting at work. But sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes there's just too much compression in the spine. And so I try to lay on the ground, decompress my spine by like balling up and like just targeting that lower back area.
Yeah, you sound like me back in the day.
Still not enough, you know? So
it's almost like an itch you can't scratch. In a way. So that's where we want to give you a rhyme to the reasons as to why you're having some of those issues and what we can do with those issues. To be honest with you, man, I think since you're still young, there's a lot of progress that we can make and get your body back to a better position. There's certain curvatures that aren't there that need to be there, and that's what we want to make sure that you know about. Okay. So let's look at this. I'm going to start at the neck and work our way down, okay? So this is your neck, and I know you've already seen what a normal looks like.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so yours is rough. So this number is supposed to be at 43 degrees. And when we measure yours here, comparatively, you are at a negative 6.7. So you can see how it's like starting to curve forward.
Yeah.
That's a big reason why. So basically, it's all about physics. The thing is, when you have that curve, do you see how much more bone there is behind that yellow line? That's because that's where all the bone is, and it can stack better. So whenever you lose that curve and it goes straight, it goes all on that disc. Now that disc isn't bone, it's gelatinous. You can actually mold it into something else. So the thing is, when it has all that pressure over time, over the years, it eventually starts to squish and squish and squish and squish. Just, you think about your mom's lower back.
Yeah.
It used to have that curve, and then now it doesn't. And you saw those discs that are in there, and it just compressed that way.
Yeah.
So you want that to basically open up the opposite way, because eventually, if you don't, you can see the trajectory of what happens. You go from normal, level 1, which is you're basically at right now, level 2, level 3, and you can even see in level 4 how much worse it becomes because of pressure being placed in a very non-normal spot, and it causes you to degenerate and causes you to have even more pain. So those headaches that you have, or the migraines that are happening about 3 times a week, they can become even more. So we don't want that to happen. And honestly, I can't tell you how many times we've seen people with migraines, people with headaches. I had a woman, actually a couple back to back one time, but this one lady came in, she said, I've had a migraine for 25 years, every single day.
Jeez.
First adjustment, it was gone. And then the more she's able to work on that curve, the better it becomes, because now her body's just starting to deregulate from what it was before. So we got to get this curve fixed.
Okay.
Next, lower back. This is you from the front. So this is not you going to the side, because this is you to the right side here, and this is you to the left side here. So you don't have much bend to that left side, but even when you're standing straight, I'm gonna really just attribute this to golf. I have to imagine you're a pretty good golfer if you've been doing it for 9 years. Because you're talking about torque and how you get power. You know, I feel like a stiff board. So when we are looking at your lower back here, you can see that this left side has just dropped a little bit, but even more so, you are starting to hook to this right side as well too. So it goes off to the left, then goes back to the right, and then we look at this middle part here, and you can see it counteracts. So every action is an equal and opposite counteraction. So it's like this. Now the most important thing is that, one, we want to try and pull that curve from that top so it becomes a little bit straighter. But just like a rope that's like this, if you pull it from that top, it starts to straighten out, right? So we want to do that, and then also, you know, we want to get you adjusted so that none of the degeneration starts to set in.
Okay.
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 Sound good?
Sound good.
Let's do it to it, man.
Yeah,
I'm ready. Let's have you look towards Ken. Same thing. Slowly look to the right for me. All right. Any pain when you do that?
No pain.
Okay. So nose is about like 60 degrees, which is pretty good, but ideally you want to be closer to 90. This way. Look to the left. Looks a little tougher, yeah?
Yeah, tough.
Okay. Where do you feel the pain?
Like right here.
Right into that left side there?
Yeah.
When you look to the right, were you feeling any pain?
Just a little stretch here.
A little stretch on that left side?
Yeah.
Okay. Look straight. So all of it is on that left side.
Yeah.
I'm going to press down in here. I'm just going to feel how this all is. Yeah, we can feel this just kind of being too tight right there. Okay, Ken, go to the side. Let's have you look all the way up to the ceiling there, Sam. Any pain there?
No, just stretch up the muscle.
Okay. Look all the way down. Is there any pain there?
Yeah, right here on this little knob.
Gotcha. So look straight. One of the things, so when you have that curve that's already accentuated forward, the thing is you're supposed to have that curve back, right?
Yeah.
So when that curves back and then you flex down, then it becomes straighter so you don't feel that tension.
Gotcha.
If you're already straight and then you look down, it's going to apply even more tension on there. Stand up now for me too.
All right.
Move forward. Try and touch your toes.
Well, it was embarrassing. My mom is probably better than me.
Yeah, your mom was better than you. Let's see if we can get you guys back to come back up. Let's see if we can get you even. And then let's have you go face down into this table as well. Let me get this here. Good. Go ahead and go face down. And let's have you keep the left leg straight and lift it up as high as you can go. All right, a little tough up there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, go back down. Do you feel any pain in that lower back?
I feel pain like right here.
On the right side?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do the right side now for me too.
A lot easier.
That's easier. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Go back down. All right. So you, when you lifted that right leg up, did you feel any pain or anything?
Let's see. No pain, just a little stretch on the.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to be still on that left side?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a little bit of both, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm going to feel here on both sides. And let's do this.
It's like, why does it feel drier?
Yeah. So both short. Okay. Does that hurt right there?
Fortunately, no.
No? Good. So it's restricted going to this right side, a good bit on that side. So we're thinking. All right, so keep grabbing those handles.
All right.
So we're seeing how that is there. Good. Just try to relax your lower back more. That's it. So when you feel that pain on your back, is it more on that right side?
Yeah, it's on the right side.
Yeah, okay. So it makes sense. So we're thinking that it's more of a sacral issue. Yep, good. And then we're gonna push down right in through here. Actually, I'm gonna take your sacrum. I'm just gonna turn, okay?
Okay.
Just wanna see how this feels. Good? Yeah, it feels good. 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 Lift the left leg all the way up again.
Okay.
How's that feel this time?
Better?
Better? Yeah, good. Go back down. Do the right side. Yeah,
Whoa.
okay.
Yeah, that's smoother.
Does that hurt?
No.
It's easier?
Yeah, easier.
Yeah. So that's, so what I'm doing is just basically testing out to see which way your sacrum wanted to go. We had a feeling that it was supposed to go right, like this, and I was right.
That's all better.
Okay. That's important. Yep. Lift this hip up for me. Good. Go back down. Okay. So I'm just going to adjust the pelvis first, actually, before I get into that sacrum.
Okay.
Just helps that sacrum move a little bit better. Good. And we're going to go on this side now, too. Lift this up. Go back down. So I'm going to go right in here. Good. Lift the left leg all the way up again.
Whoa.
Much better.
Yeah.
Do the right side. Heck yeah, dude. Go back down. And lift this hip up again.
Okay.
Good. Go back down. All right. So straight. Keep the leg straight. Put it over this ankle. Yes. Yep. Just like that. Perfect. I'm going to take that sacrum now and turn this over from the apex. Good. Undo it. Left leg all the way up again. Yeah. Right side.
That's crazy. Like I could feel it just swing up.
Yeah. Like you can actually have more hip movement, right?
Yeah.
Kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have you lay on your side now. You're going to face this way. Are those blue things off? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to adjust your sacrum. I'm going to take this like this. I'm going to give a teaching point to John here, okay?
Lay down!
Thank you for letting him be here, by the way.
Thanks. Thanks, sir.
Just like this, like this. Keep this bent. Keep this straight. Here we go. Scoot forward a little bit. Just your hips. That's better. That's good. Okay. So, anterior inferior sacrum. So what you're going to be adjusting when you do this, John, is right here where the apex is. So you're going P to A, I to S, but you're also taking this medial to from lateral to medial, but you're adding this clockwise torque like this. So whenever you push down, kind of the same thing, but you're pushing and turning upwards this way. So you can feel that. I want you to really loosen up that stomach more. And we're gonna tension upwards. Yeah, good. So that, just like that, okay? Here, beautiful.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. That is crazy. Hold on.
Take your time.
Yeah.
You don't have to move very far. That was a big adjustment.
That felt like a 300-yard shot.
Yeah. Just straight down the fairway.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
How's your lower back feeling after that?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot roomy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that sacrum and that pelvis, they're suspended in your skeletal system.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes what ends up happening is that sacrum, like yours, dropped down this way and it just kind of got locked on that area.
Yeah.
So whenever you were lifting up those legs, it was hurting on the right side. But in reality, what we need to do is unstick it from this left side and push it up. So now that it's a lot more level,
Yeah.
it's a lot better. So that's why you felt that huge adjustment, because now it's reset
Gotcha.
back in that position. You all right?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Lay on this side now here too.
Oh man.
All right. So right here, keep this here. Scoot down a little bit towards your feet. That's good. Scoot forward a little bit more. That's better. Good. Here. Good. Honestly, when that adjustment goes smoothly like it just did, it's like one of my favorite adjustments. All right. So this one, we're just clearing out the rest of this PI right here.
All right.
So PI meaning like your this pelvis, you can go a little bit, has gone down this way, so we're just pushing the rest of this up.
Gotcha.
So we're turning, you can already feel it moving. That's good. And we're compressing in. So as soon as I get right there, that's it. We're gonna turn, I'm just gonna push inwards here. Beautiful. Woo. Not a big one as the last one, but you didn't need it. The first one is what you truly needed.
Yeah. Wow.
And they say specificity doesn't matter. How you doing?
Ready? Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah.
Awesome. Let's do this again. I'm just curious. Let's have you go back on your stomach. All right. And let's have you keep the left leg straight again and then lift it up as high as you can go. That's beautiful now, huh?
Yeah.
And do the right side. Oh yeah. Any pain?
Nope.
How does that feel compared to the first time?
It's like my legs are just swinging up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Let's have you sit up again now for me.
For sure.
You feel like your glute activate a little bit more too whenever you're
Love you.
Yeah.
doing this? Yeah.
I want, like, I know because I do Supermans.
Yeah.
And I usually, if I have a good workout in, I feel the lumbar region working.
Yeah.
But like, recently I couldn't really feel it. It's just felt like my chest going up and not really my lower
Sure.
legs.
Yeah, exactly. It's like what's getting stuck. All right?
Yeah.
Your lower back.
Yeah.
So let's do this. So now we're going to adjust this mid-back now. You have this curve here and it starts to go off to this right side like this. So what we want to do is adjust into that curve and push it down this way. Okay. So like your mom, sit at the edge over there. I didn't mean to slam that down like that. So right side, it starts to bear out a little bit here. Okay. So, John, remember you were saying like how I move people and stuff like that? This is one of those times. So you can see with him, it bears off to that right side like that. So I'm gonna take this arm like this. Let me see this other one like that. So you're getting contact on the lateral border a bit more. So right in through here. So I can even feel it starts to, like it goes to this right side and then comes over to this side. You can feel that, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go right in here. I like this a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna turn a little bit this way. We're gonna open this that way. Good. Drop your head down all the way. Let your body relax into it. A little tough. I'm actually gonna roll you a little bit to this right side there. I'm gonna readjust myself. 1 sec. There he goes. Okay. And we're gonna go down and in. Wow.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh.
Oh, there. There.
Oh, yeah, that was good. No pain, just straight adjustment.
Straight crack session.
Straight cracks.
I love it.
Yeah, that was good.
Let me set you up. All right. Take your time.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no time needed. That was just,
That was easy.
yeah, that was perfection.
Those are the ones that I like the most.
Yeah.
Because they're just, sometimes there's a little bit of pain that happens, sometimes a little discomfort.
Yeah.
But when you get the right spot, and that's why we shifted him a little bit, like I had you almost kind of torted this
Yeah.
way, because it just makes that spine a little bit straighter so you're not having to push into a curve
Yeah.
in a bad way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Turn your
perfect.
face this way now for me.
All right.
I just cracked all the way up too. All right. Good. Even when I press down and through here, you see how much easier that is?
Yeah.
Look to the right again, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Look to the left. Yeah. So you still get stuck going on that left side. And I can see that. Look straight. Just want to check something here. Okay. Good job on these exercises, John. It looks good.
Thanks.
I guess we'll keep you around. I guess. All right. So I am just making a measurement for myself. I do want to see something here. Good. It's gonna be right. Give me 1 second as I'm measuring this. Yeah, okay. Got it. Okay. So, I'm gonna feel in through your neck here. I'm gonna take this like this, drop that way, drop this way, drop this way again. So you see how much more you can bend this way? And then when I go right here, you get stuck. Right there, can you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that atlas is shifted so far off to this right side here. So you get migraines, what, 3 times a week you said?
Yeah.
3 times a week you get those migraines. How many years has it been going on for?
It's been recent. It's been about 6 months now.
So 6 months,
Yeah.
3 times a week, that's terrible. So one of the biggest things that we see is that whenever you can't bend down to one side and you're getting a lot of the restriction, when you measure this atlas, you're going 29 to that right side and 26 to this left side. So what that's telling us is that this atlas, just this one bone, is shifted to the right like this, and it's just kind of stuck that way. So when you get your migraines, do you feel it more on the right side or left side?
Right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the right side, right?
Yeah.
I didn't coach him to say that, I promise. But that's a big reason why. It's because this thing's just kind of pulling out that way. So we're gonna adjust this side, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna climb behind you. Lean back on my leg. Trust the leg. Good. Are you wearing any makeup?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right. All right, so you can feel this. As soon as I get to this part right over here, it's a little bit tighter. One thing. Yeah, so it's also anterior this way. So I'm gonna take this here, and we're gonna go straight down that way. Okay. A little bit more. That's good. So relax this shoulder. So what I'm having to do is keep your head a little bit more neutral. I'm having to do it, not you. But as soon as I get to right there, it's kind of stuck, right? So I'm gonna have you bend your head with me. Nice and easy. Good. I'm gonna come a little bit more under and up. There. Let it go. Good. Let it go. Keep going. Let it go.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was it, dude.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Oh man. That's an albatross right there. Oh man. You know, I've been trying to get that spot for like 3 years now. I've been doing this, I've been doing like this, like.
You've been trying to like crack your shit?
Yeah.
Like, I think I saw this on the video.
Oh, that was crazy. That was like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was targeted here, but it got everything.
Yeah.
Like, it got like this side too somehow.
So it's the shifting of it. So people always ask, like, why did I feel on that left side?
Yeah.
So basically what happened, so since this was shifted, Ken, come this way. So when this was shifted to the right, like this, what we did is push this way.
Yeah.
So if I'm pushing all the way to the left, it's starting to recenter itself, and then it also recenters a lot of the rest of this.
Yeah.
As well too.
That's crazy. I gotta find better words than that's crazy.
No, it's okay.
But that really was crazy though. I hope everyone watching like gets the adjustment they need for real. Like that's crazy. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Your shoulders feel amazing now. They don't feel so rough anymore, which is great. Oh yeah. So let's recheck you, okay?
Yeah.
So you go down to this left side again. Good. Go down to the right side. See how much better you can go down now? And it's not restricted as much at all, really. All right. So one thing that I found earlier was like down and through here. So I want you to lay on your back as well too. Okay. Scoot down towards your feet a little bit. Oh, good. You're right. And then bend both of your knees from there. Scoot down a little bit more. Okay. Tap it. There you go. Okay. So I'm getting down here. See how like kind of, this is where a lot of the esophagus stuff is probably coming from as well too. So when I'm pressing right in through here, like this whole side, especially on that left side, feels rough. As I work my way up, it's a lot more looser in through here. It's tense in here, but the culmination of it comes like right at C6, C7. Now it's happening really to both sides. And so we're gonna adjust this area right here. You can feel that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that story you were telling me about the esophagus thing, that's crazy. So he has basically his intestines in his esophagus.
Yep.
All right, right there. Yeah, we're gonna drop this down a little bit. Right there. Good. So we're finding to see which area is really the one that just kind of gets locked in there. And it's right there, but a little bit more posterior. So we have to come up nice and easy. Chin up a little bit.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought you were about to John Wick me, bro. I was like, wait, that feels a little bit different right there. But it was like, oh my God. Yeah, that was good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
That was good for me. There's some adjustments that I hit and I'm like, yes, that was it.
Ah, yes. Thank you. I'm ready.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
ready.
let's pull on you now. Keep the legs down now for me too. That's good. All right. Lift your head all the way up and down. Good. Let your legs relax. Let your body relax. Good. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. That's good. Take another deep breath in. Let the air go. More out of the back of your throat Like, that's better, yeah. So you see how like when I pull, you can feel a little bit more of that give? That's it.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh. I ran out of responses. That was good. I felt like that was like right at the knob I was mentioning earlier too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Thank you.
You're welcome. Your body
Perfect.
feeling, yeah?
Yeah,
Feeling
perfect.
relaxed? Yeah, good. Let's have you sit up now. Face the wall that way. And look straight there again. All right, so I'm just gonna do a little cleanup here so I feel a little bit of here. Good. And then here. Great. All right, so look to the right again. 100%, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look to the left. Yeah. Look straight. Can't go to the side. Let's have you look all the way up to the ceiling again. Yes. So before, I didn't mention it, but your face was like not perpendicular. It wasn't parallel to the ceiling.
Yeah.
It was like 45.
Yeah.
Look all the way down. Yeah. Stand up now for me.
All right.
Let's try and touch your toes again.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see. See if you got to your mother.
Hey.
Yeah. Look at that.
A lot better. A lot better.
Much better, yeah?
Yeah.
How are you feeling, dude?
I'm feeling great, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What changes are you noticing?
First of all, I mean, just like my mother said, it's like smoother, smoother. Everything feels like it's just swinging in the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's awesome. How does your throat feel? How does the neck feel? The lower
My
back?
throat. So this knot part,
Yeah.
it feels released.
Good.
Yeah, I've been trying to get it, but it's gone now.
That's good.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like I feel like your volume is a little bit like more too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's just me, but it feels like, I don't know if you're just excited, but it feels like you have a lot more air coming through.
Oh, from my voice.
From the projection of your voice too.
Maybe something was locked in there. Maybe.
It could have been.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you were like this, you know, it was hard for you to just get that air in.
Yeah.
So take some notices, right? Whenever you go back home, see what changes that you feel, right? So the next time we see you, we can address those too.
Yeah.
All right. How you feeling, dude?
Good. Thank you, man.
You're so welcome.
Dude, please bring it in. I've been dying to meet you, but I was like, I don't got money. It's like, but I wanted this.
Yeah.
I wanted this. You know, I don't really necessarily like pray over these type of things because these are actionable steps.
Yeah.
Not something to like technically pray for, but you know, I'm just thankful to God that, you know, He allowed me to survive.
Yeah.
Be in this place, be with my family, just be a testament, be a witness to people, you know?
I think, man, I tell people the biggest thing that you have the power over is your testimony. Your testimony is the most important thing. It's the most powerful thing because nobody can ever take that away from you.
Yeah.
What God's done in your life, it's never going to be unchanged. It's never going to change because it's in the past, because you know that what He's done. And that's, I tell all my people, like everyone here, I tell my testimony because no one can take that away from me.
Yeah.
I know what God's done in my life. I've seen His provisions. I've seen from 10,000 subscribers, right? I even had somebody I remember telling me saying that 10,000 is too high of a goal.
Oh.
And I'd say, look what God did, right?
Yeah.
We're at 1 point something mil now, and we got a few mil and some other things. Like it is nothing but the hand of God on our lives, and we're so grateful for it. And to be able to bless people with it is such an amazing thing.
Yeah, I mean, look what happened. Like, I know you were Texas-based too.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's pretty much impossible. I can't meet this man.
Well, here you are, right?
Yeah, and here you are in California too. That's crazy, you know?
Dude,
like,
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming in.
Yeah.
Sam, I don't really normally do this. I like to pray over you.
Yeah.
I just felt led to do it. So, God, I pray over Sam, and I pray over his family and his future family and Sophie, and I pray that you would just guide him, direct him, allow him to hear your voice, to listen to you. We know that you have an amazing purpose for his life, a plan for his life, and we know that he is anointed in just such a special way. God, continue to speak your life over him, continue to put your favor over him, and God, just bless him. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Thank you.
Anytime, please come back.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
I'd love
you.
to see you.
Yeah.
yeah, I look forward to knowing what your journey is, and
Yes, sir.
hopefully we see you guys again soon.
Yeah,
All right.
same here.
Good. Let me take this away from you.
All right.
And I'd love to see you. Yeah, I look forward to knowing what your journey is, and hopefully.